breaking news. I'm not even going to go into my regular spiel of like, welcome to Up the Turnpike. Oliver Wahlstrom has been claimed by the Boston Bruins. Yesterday, the Islanders sent him on waivers, making room for players like Matthew Barzal, Anthony Duclair, and Adam Pelech to come back, clearing up some cap space. But both Wahlstrom and Engvall were sent on waivers. Obviously, Engvall not claimed. No surprise with that 7-year contract. But Oliver Wahlstrom, with a 1-year, $1 million contract, was claimed by the Boston We Need Goals Bruins. Not necessarily a shocker there. But it does bring an end to the Oliver Wahlstrom, I'm not going to call it era, but time with the New York Islanders. A time that was not great is the word I'm going to use. It just wasn't. We had one really good, not even really good year, but one promising, that's the word I'm going to use, promising year from Oliver Wahlstrom. That was in 2021, where he scored 12 goals, 21 points in 44 games as a 20-year-old. That's a pace of 22 points and 21 over 44 times 82 and 40 points rounded up. That, again, not great, but promise. As a 20-year-old, putting up nearly 40 points and 20-odd goals, 22 goals, you're going, okay, we can build off of that. But we never were able to. We never saw that Oliver Wahlstrom again. Of course, there were injury concerns. You know, he didn't play a full season for a few years there, but even when he was healthy, he was never the player that we needed him to be. Defensively, just not up to it. X's and O's not up to it. And really struggling to find his form offensively. It just was not what we needed. And this separation, Oliver Wahlstrom going somewhere else, could not happen soon enough. He was just not the player we needed him to be. And it just needed to end as soon as humanly possible. Now, ideally, we get a return for what was an 11th overall pick, but sometimes, man, you're just not going to get anything. I'm sure Lou Lamoriello tried to get something for Oliver Wahlstrom. I'm maybe a little bit surprised that we couldn't either get a 7th or even future considerations for him, but sometimes you just have to do. You only have a certain amount of time to make a decision, to make something happen, and it just did not happen. Now, how hard did he try? You know, you can argue that in the comments, and I'm sure you will. But Oliver Wahlstrom's time with the New York Islanders is effectively done, and it's sad to see because there was so much potential when we drafted him 11th overall to become that elite offensive 30-goal scorer, perennial 30-goal scorer that we never saw. We just never saw. Again, because of the defensive issues and the X's and O's issues that Barry Trotz made abundantly clear when he was here. Ideally for Oliver Wahlstrom, now that he's with the Boston Bruins, it all sorts itself out. And he becomes at least half of the player he was supposed to be when he was drafted 11th overall. That he can carve out a regular role at the NHL level. That he can become even a 20-goal scorer every year. I want to see that. As much as it's going to pain me to see that for another team, I want to see that for Oliver Wahlstrom. I want to see some sort of success for him. Because it pains me to see someone with so much potential not be able to live up to that potential, whether rightfully or wrongly. I just wish the best for him. Sad to see him go, but it needed to happen, and it needed to happen soon, and it just happened the way it happened. So good luck, Oliver Wahlstrom, in Boston. We'll be watching intently, hoping that you become the player you were supposed to be. Thanks for all the memories, and thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button. Like, comment, all that stuff that helps the algorithm notice us and push us higher to more Islanders fans. Thank you, thank you, thank you.